Hello, I'm Jagan from Grow with Data. Welcome to the Crack SQL Interview in 50 question series. In this video series, we'll practice 50 SQL questions across various topics. You can use the playlist Crack SQL Interview in 50 questions to follow the videos related to this series. For each video in the series, you can find the related code on my GitHub. Feel free to explore the code and provide the feedback in the comment section. If you go to the YouTube channel Grow with Data and the playlist, you can find the Crack SQL Interview playlist and you can see all the videos related to that series. When you want to see the description and the code, you can just go to the description part and the code, we have a GitHub link. When you click on the link, it takes you to the GitHub page where you have the create table script and the SQL used in the exercise. Okay, now we are in the 15th video of the series. In this video, we are going to start continuing the basic aggregate function. Let's see the data and we can talk about the question in detail. So we are given two tables, prices and units sold. In the price table, each row of this table indicates the price of the product ID in a particular period from start date to end date. So for each product ID, there will be no two overlapping period. That means if the product 1, right? So the price for the product 1 between Feb 17 to Feb 28 is $5. So after 28, like 3/1 to 3/22, the price item value is 20. Same for product 2. For Feb 1st to Feb 20, it's $15. From 21st to March 31st, it's $30. So there won't be any overlap, right? So that's the price table. When it comes to units sold table, we have for every product ID, we have the purchase date and how many units got sold. So there can be duplicates in the table. The same product for the same day, different units can be sold, or same units can be sold, right? So first let's create the table. Okay. Now, if you want to get the purchase price or total price for the particular product, so for product 1, 25th, 100 units got sold. So the price of each unit is, we have to go here and see. On Feb 21st is between 17 to 28. So the price is $5. The unit sold is 100. So the actual price, the purchase price is 100 into 5. That means $500 is the sale price. And for product 1 on March 1st, they sold 15 items. For March 1st, the price is $20. The item sold is 15, price is 20. So the actual purchase price or the sold price is 15 into 20, $300. Same for product 2. On Feb 10th, 200 units got sold. So Feb 10 falls under the first criteria. So between Feb 1st to Feb 20th. So the item price is 15. The unit sold is 200. So it's $3,000. Same for March 22. March 22 falls under the second bucket, which is $30. So 30 units, $30. So $900 is the sale price. So that's how you get the sale price for the particular item or particular product ID. If you want to get the overall purchase amount or the sale amount, then for every product, you get the units multiplied by the item price for the particular date interval, and then you can aggregate it. So what we are expected to do is we have to write a solution to find the average selling price for each item. So the average selling price is going to be, let's see. So the average selling price is equal to the total purchase price of the product divided by the number of products sold. When you say total purchase, that means the product price into the unit sold on a particular day. So the expected output is going to be the product ID and the average price of each product. Okay, so this is what we have to display. Let's see how to do that. Let's comment the question part. Okay, so the first thing we have to look at is what type of join we have to use. So here for every product, we have the unit sold price, how many units got sold. And if you want to get the price, we have to go to the price table. So every record in the unit sold table must have a record in the product price table, so that we can compare the price. If you have the unit sold and we don't have the price, then it's going to be a data issue, right? So this is the main table. The unit sold is the main table, and the price table is going to be the dimension table. So the joint is going to be an inner join. You don't have to try the left join in this case, right? So how will you connect this table? So what is the connection point between these two tables? It's the product ID, right? So product ID in the price and product ID in the unit sold is the main join. And to get the price, we have to use the date. Let's see how to do that. So select from the main table is unit sold, say yes, and we said it's a inner join price, the prices, right? Okay, prices p. So the connection point is p dot product ID equal to s dot product ID, and the unit sold price, right? The unit sold price, that is s dot purchase date. So the unit sold date and the price. So the purchase date has to be between the start date and end date to get the price of the product. So how will you say it? S dot product, the purchase date between the price tables start date and p dot end date. So the purchase date from the units table should be between the start and end date to get the product price. So we got that condition. So now we have to get the product ID. Product ID, and for the average price, see, the condition is average selling price equal to total price of the product by number of products. So total price, how will you get it? It's the product price into the units sold. So unit sold is here, the product price is here. So we just say product price p dot price into the unit sold s dot units, so units, only units. So this will give the total price. So we say the sum of the units and the price divided by the total units. Units is in u dot units. So we are doing units into the price to get the total price, and then you get the total units. So this will give you the average price, and we have to round this to 2 decimal place. Round this to 2 decimal place. And since we use the sum aggregation function, we have to use the group by. You can say product ID or 1. It got an error, unknown column u dot units. So what is the column name? It's u dot units. Sorry, that's not u. S dot units. So we have to get the column name as average price. When you see this, we get the product 1 and product 2 here, and $6, $16. It works fine. So what we did, we first check the data, the prices and the units sold, check which one is going to be the primary table. Unit sold is the transaction table, which is the primary, and the price is going to be the dimension table, which got the price. And then we use the inner join, because all the records in the unit sold should have a reference to the price table. So it's an inner join. And how will you get the price? You use the unit sold date, the purchase date, between the price start date and end date. So we use that condition to get the total price, and then we use the sum of units to get the average price of every product. So every product is going to be the product ID grouped by the product ID. So you get the price based on every product. So this is a straightforward and simple inner join query. Only thing is you have to know how to implement the formula based on the given condition. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.